Hi everyone, my name is Dominic, and welcome back to Sorcery. Now we're taking on part 2, which is technically a separate game, but they're bundled together with part 1, so I figured, while I have it, why not enjoy it and continue the story, because they do flow one right to the next, and I do appreciate that the game has a built-in mechanic, so you just type in like a little keyword it gives you, and then you can continue on your story right from that save point and go forward. So the part 1 was a blast. I had so much fun playing it, even though I don't think I played very well. We didn't make any allies. We didn't really find any magical artifacts. The little summary at the end was a little scarce in terms of results, but hey, as it says here, we have been gifted the dolphin god at the moment. You visited a plagued village, defeated the dreaded manticore, and survived the Shumantanti Hills. So, look, it didn't go as well as I had wanted, but we did get through it and avoided death, even though we were near to it for most of the game and even contracted the plague. But, it's okay. We're still learning to be heroes. Hopefully, next section of this adventure, we're going to be doing better and know what we're doing. All right. The Crown of Kings has been stolen by the Archmage and taken across the backlands to Mampag. You have been sent to get it back. Should you fail, the whole of Kakhabad will surely fall. From the outpost settlement in Anal Land, you crossed the Shumantanti Hills. Along the way, you survived a meeting with the witch Aliana, traveled with a Minimite who almost cost you your life. Yeah, fuck the Minimite. What was his name? Was Jim, James, Jimothy? I forget. It was Jan. That's what it was. Goddamn Jan, who was not of any use. And fought and killed the dreaded Manticore. You faced starvation, poverty, disease, and we saw no success and no making friends. A test of character is more of a test of my willpower to keep going after all that. To survive, you used your blade often. You deceived, charmed, and tricked your way through. Your spirit guide changed as you changed, becoming the dolphin. Oh, is that how it works? Okay. I thought our spirit guide just changed up every day. I thought it was like a dice roll on what deity was after us and protecting us. I didn't realize that the deity changes based on our decisions, so apparently we're a dolphin. Delightful. But now all of that seems a distant memory, for you are approaching Kare, the city port of traps. Okay. Well, hey, city port of traps, don't mess with me, alright? I'm good at bad decision making. Founded on a ford of the Jabaji River, Kare was once a camp for the pirates who ambushed merchants sailing from Lake Lumle to the sea. But the camp grew. It became a village. The village became a town. And now Kare is a magnet for ne'er-do-wells and thieves ruled over by a council of villains. It cannot be avoided. Let the city do its worst. I survived on 1 health for most of the previous game. How much worse could it get? He said, stupidly. It is a place of treachery and traps. You will have to be constantly on your guard as you cross. Your goal is the North Gate, the only entrance to the backlands, and the next stage of your journey. If your quest is to succeed, you must enter the city port of traps and make it out alive. It'll be fine. How bad could it be? I live in a high crime part of California. It can't be much worse, right? I hear gunshots at night when I'm trying to rest. Oh, God. At least we did good at the end, making friends with the orc, like the half-orc people and captains and all that. Oh, I didn't really realize. I like that the map is actually 3D. Oh, yeah, I didn't really I'm sure it was, but I didn't really pay attention to it, that, even though it's meant to look like an illustration, the map actually has, shape and depth to it. That's cool. I like that. A lot of nice touches, even for such a relatively simplistic kind of game. All right, what's going on with us? Twilight already. The great city of Kare has loomed large on the horizon all day, but has been slow to reach, the path tracing great loops back and forth through a deep and narrow pass. Walk on. Lots of choices to make. You have not seen a living soul since you left the Svin, so you are naturally cautious when you round a bend in the path and see a beggar crouched low against a rock, muttering to himself. Listen here. There ain't room for 2 crazy people in this town, beggar. You gotta go. There's a new crazy in town, that me. You stop out of sight behind an outcrop, but the beggar does not look to be much of a threat. Kill him, Kill him. Take his shoes. Let's wait and watch. Let's take the cautious approach for the moment. You watch in silence. The beggar is an unfortunate soul. His head twitches from one side to the other every few minutes, and he mutters and murmurs to himself. They're hiding in the rocks, sir. Hiding in the rocks. Let's talk to him. I'm gonna make friends with everyone this time, because I didn't make any friends last time. So even if they turn out to be evil, I'm gonna try to befriend them. You call a greeting and stride over, and he leaps to his feet, drawing a short stick from inside his cloak. Who goes there? He demands. What's your business in Carre? Get out of my way, bitch. No, greetings. Oh, we need a character voice, because I'm like, the whole last one I was making up voices for all the NPCs, but like, our little lady, like, what if she's like a little southern belle on a mission? So, greetings, old man. Yeah, I like that. Enough of your greetings, the beggar spits back. I asked you a question. Who are you and where are you headed? I am on a quest, obviously. The man prods a little harder with his stick. That's provocative. Stop poking me with your stick, old man. A quest for what? I can't tell you that. Bless your soul. The stick wavers in the man's hand, but he does not lower it. I asked you a question, he says, with all the courage he can muster. Answer me or you'll face the consequences. Listen here, old man, I'm pretty sure your knees can't even take walking towards me. Let's just say, who are you? Hey, buddy, hey, who are you, old man? You're certainly very brave. The man beams with aging pride. I am the city guard. No one enters Carre except through me. And then, despite his age and clear ill health, he comes at you waving his stick. I feel like if I say I won't fight you, he'll hit me anyway, but let's try to be peaceful and friendly. I won't fight you. Whack up the side of the head. You tell him you are unarmed. He waves the stick close to your face, jabbing a few times, but you push the point aside with one hand. All right, then, he declares. We'll settle this fairly. He tosses the stick to one side and raises his fist. The knuckles are blackened with scabs. I still won't fight you, old man. It ain't right. But if you swing on me, I'ma beat the hell out of you. I still won't fight you, you reply. I mean it. The beggar makes a short braying noise like a laugh, and then lamps you on the nose. It is surprisingly painful, and he is readying for another swig. Can we just step away? Can we avoid violence? You step back. With that, the fight seems to drain him. He sits down again, suddenly sad. Very well, he moans. You're right, I suppose. I can't defend the city on my own. Let's say he's brave. I'm kind of feeling if we play more the pacifist until we need to do our killing, because we're gonna, that might get us a little bit more goodwill getting into the city. See, oh, what a strong old man. So brave. What an impressive stick you have. You tell him kindly. Am I? He asks, looking up. I don't feel brave. I'm still alive. Doesn't that make me a coward? He shivers. You don't have any food, do you? He asks sadly. I don't, buddy. I've been starving since the last game. No, you shake your head. I'm sorry. The man sighs and shakes his head. No matter then. There's plenty of meat on a grass vole if you know how to nibble 'em. What was that? Let's see if he'll come with us, hobbling along. I doubt he will, but it's like when you have a reclusive friend, you invite them to the party, even if you know they might not show up. Yeah, come with me. I'm going into Carre. The soldier considers your offer for a moment. You're sure? I know the word for the wall, but they will not want to let me through the gate. Sounds like we can help each other. See, we're being friendly already. I'm not getting into fights yet. I'm going to save that for later. He clambers slowly to his feet. A gleam of hope has entered the poor man's eyes. Very well then, stranger, a trade. Yeah, we made a friend. I didn't make a friend the entire last game, but times are changing. And that's good. He's probably going to let us get into the city without needing to barter or, spend a bunch of gold or some shit. The beggar walks a few strides ahead, the ghost of a military pace in his step. Let's ask what his name is. Let's get to know him. He's going to die soon, I'm assuming. What's your name? Oh, Captain Thomas of the 4th Legion, responsible for the southern perimeter, my lady. He knocks his bony heels together. At your service. I'm not going to say he's delusional after he was nice to us. I don't care if he is delusional. He might be legitimately crazy, but that's no reason to be rude. What are you doing out here, soldier? We were sent out to investigate sightings, a whole legion of us, back when the council felt bold, but then they locked the gate and wouldn't let us back in. Sightings of what? The goblins. There are goblins in these rocks. And what are the goblins doing? He shakes his head. I don't know, they can't get through the walls, but then I think I've heard them digging, scraping at the mud in the night. Oh, that's right, they're coming through the walls, they're here in the night, they're gonna steal all your pocket change if you're not careful, young lady. Like, I feel like, I know the goblins are a little nefarious, but are they also not small and little and it's a thing where if they're able to break in and rob you, maybe your defenses are not that impressive. I don't know. What do I know? Let's see. The path winds through gorse and thick grass. Kare squats in a basin in the hills like a stagnant, festering pool. What a lovely place. You turn one corner, then another, and then the stone walls of the city are looming over you. Cool beans. Imagine if I had to walk all this way by myself. This crazy guy is already, I have to say, way better of a companion than Jan. At least he doesn't force me to not use my magic powers. Let's see. The woes weren't built to keep anything out. They were here before the goblins, Tomas says. They were built to keep people in. Kare is one gigantic trap itself. Why? Are the people inside not happy? Would you be happy ruled by pirates and thieves? He points. Cast your eyes up, you can see them. Archers facing in both directions. You would scramble up the slope to the right to get a better view of the wall. Into the clearing. Oh, should we? Oh, my first decision. Damn, this place is kind of big. I don't know how long this city is going to take to get through. I think this game is a little longer than the first one, so I might not do it in one single video. Probably like 2 episodes probably to get through it, but probably not all at once. I feel like, I don't know. I'm so bad. I'm so bad at cutting a deal or bargaining with these people. I got in so many fights last time. Maybe the old man's with us, though. They said that they won't like him at the gate and won't let him in. Oh, let's just do it. Let's be bold and friendly, though. We're going to be very forthcoming this time. You step out of the pass into the clearing. An arrow whizzes past your shoulder. You look up to see a guard on the top of the wall. He cocks a second arrow to his bowstring. Who goes there? He bellows. Friend or foe? Should we let Tomas answer? Because we got him to help us. Let's let him talk. You wait, and Tomas cries back, Friend! And the watchword is Cantapani. The guard pauses a moment, then lowers his bow. Approach. Thomas turns and smiles at you. Thomas, look at you go, all right? You know what? I'm going to really forgive you for socking me in the face, because you were just a nervous old dude, all right? You didn't know that we were going to be such cool buddies here. The south gate stands before you. It is as tall as 2 men, and would be broad enough to ride 3 horses through if only it were open. But instead, it is locked, and there is no other way into the city. Luckily, of course, you have a key. Let's see. Over to you, says Tomas, stepping back. I'm gonna unlock the gate because I have the key from the chief, right? Like, I don't need to bargain with anyone. Yeah. You quickly remove the Sven Chief's key from your pack and slip it into the lock. The tumblers click as the key turns. Tomas hangs back. Good work, but do you think it's safe to go through? I'll go first because you're old and frail, and I really don't want you to die. I've just gotten you as my friend, but I already want you to be okay. Yeah, I'll go first. You reply. You ease open the door, peering cautiously inside. There is no one about. Fuck yeah, that was worryingly easy, actually. How is it? Tomas hisses from outside. Seems safe enough. If we let him in, is someone gonna kill him? He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Seems safe enough, you reply, beckoning him inside. Come on. He follows you inside the wall. The yard by the gate indeed seems empty enough. A path leads away past a low stone building with barred windows. Tomas catches your gaze. That's a holding cell, he says. It's where they put people they don't know if they can trust. I think they let them go again a day later. It's just to see how much trouble there'll be. Can we find a troublemaker in there, maybe? Hurry out of the yard, look into the building. I feel like if we look into the building, we're gonna get caught, but I'm such a busybody. I'm so nosy, and I can't help it. I gotta know. I gotta know. You peer in through the bars. Tomas shakes his head. Don't waste your time, he says. Best avoided. Suddenly, he catches your arm. Footsteps, he hisses. Duck behind the building. I feel like if we hurry out of the yard, they might see us, so we'll duck behind the building. All right, you hurry over to the wall of the building and crouch down. A heartbeat before two soldiers come around the corner. I wonder if you don't make friends with little old Tomas here if you get caught right away, or if, like, him, being friends with him means he's able to warn you and you don't get caught quite as easily. But Tomas has not followed your lead. No, Tomas, no! The soldiers see him immediately and rush him. He weaves this way and that across the yard, manages to slip between them, and disappears with a whoop down the road to the left. Not catching me today, coppers. The yard falls suddenly quiet once more. Okay, he's fine. He's like the grandpa in Willy Wonka, where it's like, oh, it's all feeble old man until it's time to go to the chocolate factory, and all of a sudden those knees start to work again. You straighten up and hear a noise through the barred window of the stone building. A sneeze? Yeah, look, we're already here. Look through the window. And Tomas ran off and distracted them, whooping down the road. Standing on tiptoes, you peer in between the bars. Not a storehouse then. The building is quite bare except for a wooden bench on which an old man is sitting. Fuck it. We're going to have an army of old men helping us, and I'll take any of it that I can get. Attract his attention. Yeah, hey, other old man. You wave at the window, but the old man does not look up. He seems to be staring very determinedly at the bench. Or perhaps he is asleep where he sits. Oh, fuck it, let's try the door. You go over to the door of the building. The key is still in the lock. That is a really shoddy work on the guard's parts, but good for us. Go inside, fuck it. You turn the key and unlock the door. Yeah, why not? I want to assemble my little raggedy Avengers team for when I inevitably need help later on in the campaign. The small room is dark, lit only by the narrow barred window. It takes a moment for your eyes to adjust to the gloom. So you don't notice that the door has swung shut until you hear it lock behind you. God damn it. It's like fucking patches in Dark Souls games where, like, it's always like, oh, friend, just come right in here, you'll be fine. The old man who was watching sniggers with contemptuous glee. You bitch. Ignore him, greet him. You know what? No, let's talk to him. Let's say, hey, bitch, I'm in here anyway. You better make friendly with me or I'm gonna beat the hell out of you. You're not as cool as Tomas. You step towards the shadowy bench. Greetings, old man. He ignores you. He is concentrating hard on something on the ground just in front of him. A collection of small stones, scattered as though for a fortune-telling. After a moment, he gathers them up and tosses them again. You notice that his other hand is missing completely. The left sleeve of his tunic hangs limp by his side. Let's do a fucking spell. We've done so much shit where Jan was the reason I could not cast spell. God damn it. You glance upwards towards the stars, and suddenly the old man shouts. What should his voice be? It should be annoying old Frenchman. A sorceress, I knew it. Yeah, what of it? It's called magic, bitch. Well, he answers, you'll get us out of here, but better yet, I've not played anyone for months, and certainly not anyone smart. Sit down, sit down. Fuck it, I'll play a game. Play what? Why? The man replies with a shark-like grin. Swindle stones, of course. Swindle stones? Oh, I'm such a busybody and I'm such a sucker for minigames. This is gonna get me. I'm getting in trouble doing this. He's gonna be able to, I don't know, I'm gonna bet my liver or something to play a silly game with him. Swindle stones? You ask, intrigued. Stranger in town, don't know how to play. Better and better. He shows you one of his stones. It is a strange 4-value die. Shit. He pats the bench beside him with his one hand. Play, we can talk while I beat you. Yeah, you'll have to teach me the rules. My lucky day! He grins with his one remaining tooth. It's easy. We each roll our dice and secrets, but we bet on what we've rolled in total. You call if you think the other player has bid too high. The loser gives away a die. You go over to the bench intrigued. Oh, I'm not really good at, like, statistics games at all, but fuck it, why not? All right, old man, let's do this. The old man drops 4 dice into your palm and sweeps away a patch of dust on the bench for you to play. I'll go first, he says, waving his hand. Show you how it's done. Alright. I see. What do I got? 3, 2, 3, and a 1. Alright. The game is simple. We roll and bet on what's come up. So, for instance, I might start and bet that between us we've rolled at least. But we don't know what's on the table, so I'm guessing. Okay. Make a bet on the combined dice held by you and the man. Okay. Bid 2 2s. Alright, I'm assuming it's going to give me kind of a win here maybe for the tutorial. If you believe my bid is too high, you call and we check. Otherwise, we keep bidding higher and higher. Excuse me, and then my own bid must be higher again. What? Bid 3 2s. Okay, so we're saying 6 is the combined value. That doesn't seem right though. And now I think you have bid too high, so let us see who wins. Maybe I'll understand it once they reveal. Only 1 2. The old man wins the round. What? Are we? We're not bidding on the total number. We're bidding on the amount of like how many ones, how many individual like numbers are on the table. Like how many 1s were rolled, how many 2s were rolled, something like that. I guess I'm gonna lose so badly. Roll dice again. Fuck me.
Excuse me, old man. I don't understand. So what's your name?
Bid 1 1. Okay. Doomed. Well, now, a name's a powerful thing. Okay, hold on. How do I? Okay. But this is so challenging. Okay, hold on. We've got the 2 3s. So the odds are he's rolled at least a 3. So let's do, now I'm understanding. So before I wasn't swiping through all the options, so no wonder I lost. So we know we have a 3. So we should bid 3 3s. Yes. Maybe. Stop belching in my face. Don't be fucking rude. Well, let's see us getting worked up now, shall we? Come on, please. He's got a 3. There are 3 3s. The round is just, oh, okay. So, okay. I'm understanding it more now. So you're trying to bet based on what you have in your own hand and see what the odds are statistically that his numbers are adding to yours. I'm kind of getting it. Not 100%, but it's like, okay. Like, this is a pain in the ass. Okay, like, this sucks because he's those 3. Oh, man. So, I don't know. Let's see. I think there's going to be, because again, we only have 1 of each, so there's no, like, odds in our favor of calling this. So, let's say we think he rolled 2 4s. Let's say that. Maybe. Bid for, not 4 2s, 2 4s. Alright. Just a bad one if you got locked up. You've bid 3 5s. I think he's going to be too high on that. I think that's wrong. So let's call it. Oh shit! No! Because that's why he was betting it, because he had that many in his hand, so he should have known. I should have known that if he does that, then that means he knows something that I don't. There are 3 4s. The old man wins the round. God damn it, old man. Look, I just got here, alright? Beginner's luck is not actually a thing. 1 2... Oh, damn. I don't know what the strategy here is, honest to God. So tell me, what do they serve here for food in here? What happened to your arm? Don't you just want to get out of here instead of playing dice? I like that what you bet has potential questions. Okay. Let's say there's at least 2 2s. Do you know Kari well? Doom. He's like a magic 8-ball when you shake him. He just gives certain weird answers. As well as anyone else. Why? I don't. He 2 4s. Do you have 2 4s again? You bullshitting me? I don't know. Let's say there's 2 1s. Or that's right, because I either have to call or I have to bet higher to see if he's bluffing. I need directions. Let's see. The 3 1s, 2. Let's say there's 3 2s. I don't actually understand this game that well. I was kind of getting it. You need a better lying face. Listen, I'm trying here. Only 2s. The old man wins this round. What? Just, I'm gonna clob you over the fucking head, old man, and take all your dice. How about that? I'll start with 1 4. Let's say there's 2 1s. Let's start easy. Call, motherfucker. Fine. You didn't roll a single 1? Only 1 1. The old man wins the game. That I don't think was supposed to be that difficult, but I'm bad at it, clearly. I want a rematch. If I do better, then I'll just edit that into the video, but if I do worse, I'll pretend I didn't. The old man counts up 4 dice and takes the first mix. I want to know if we get something if I do better at the game. Because, like, usually with NPCs, if you win at some game of chance, they give you something for it. I wasn't always in such a sad state. I wasn't always in such a sad state. I used to be a hero. I don't believe you, old man. Based on the smell alone, I think you're full of it. Can we call and say he's lying even on that? Hold on, let's see. We have 1, 2, 3. Oh, maybe I'm kind of getting it. He's betting there's 2 3s. I have another 3, so I'm going to say there's actually 3 3s. Yeah, haha. Gonna call? I was part of the Glandragor, the heroes group. Me, Vic, Glandragor, and Blanca. We were quite the adventurers. I don't think there's gonna be 4 of any of these things, statistically, but I'm gonna call on that shit. Yeah, that must have been some time ago. There are 4 3s. The old man wins this round. Okay, well, fuck you too, old man. This feels a little bit rigged. What the fuck is happening? Alright, let me see. Oh, this is great, actually. Hold on. Because I have such a strong bet to begin with. Because I have 3 4s. Hold on. Bid 3 4s. I think he's going to think I'm lying. It's no ordinary lock. It's wizard locked with a spell and only the first noble knows it. What about 5 4s? The odds are he might have 2 of them. Maybe. Oh, Jesus Christ. Or maybe he's bluffing and he doesn't. I don't fucking know. Let's do 5 4s and see what happens. Stop belching. God damn it, you nasty bitch. You looked up here is a good way to find the spell, seeing as no way is going to work. Only 4 4s. What? I don't get it. I'm sorry. I'm really trying my best. There's someone else probably, one of you watching probably understands this game, like, instinctively, and I just don't. I just don't get it. 4, is it like an advantage being the first one to roll, so you can just decide what the starting dice is? I'll raise that. Not 4 4s. Let's say there's 2 4s. Yeah, maybe that. He's saying that there's 3 3s. Let's say that there's not. Let's say you're full of shit, old man. There are 3 3s. The old man wins this round. Fuck this, man. Look, I tried my best. Look, yeah, thanks for the game. Appreciate it. That game was not fun, and I did bad. But, I found clues. Oh, I didn't know the game was wanting me to look for clues, but okay. So the more I play with him, the more I roll dice with him, I can get info on the city that might help me later. That makes sense. That's very Dungeons & Dragons, Dungeon Master trying to kind of sow the seeds of what they're planning later. All right, thanks for the game, you say, standing once more. I see I have a little still to learn. The pleasure was mine, the old man says, putting his dice back into his pocket. He leans back against the stonework and hums quietly to himself. You have found 3 new clues. Ah, okay. Anything else if I talk to him again? Let's see. Yeah, tell me how I can escape this place. Let's get some more info. Or hold on, can I play with him again? And I can skip past it in the edit here, but like if I do get more clues, it might be valuable. No, it won't let me. Okay, so Oh, was that my last chance to talk to him? Oh shit, I thought I was gonna be able to go back and talk to him again. Oh no. Oh fuck. Alright, I gotta try to escape. This sucks. And I have magic, so you go over to the door, locked of course, from the outside. Cast a fuck. Oh, I can try picking the lock though. Hold on. I'm clever. Oh, but I don't have any items to do that with. You dig through your pack for something to pick the lock with, but you have nothing suitable. You try the tip of your sword, but it is, of course, far too long. You know how that is. After minutes of frustration, you give up. The old man laughs at you. Might as well try using your nose, he remarks. Shut the fuck up, alright? Just have a big nose, alright? None of your business. Cast a spell. I got magic, bitch. I cast Fireball. Hold on. What's the spell one for, doing... Hold on. For unlocking things. Dup! That's right. Gonna hit him with the dup! Gonna hit him with that D. Gonna hit him with that O. Gonna hit him with that P. Uh-huh, that's right. Opens locks and doors, requires 1 stamina, and dup! Just sees me just bellowing, dup! You aim the spell of opening towards the door and slowly, quietly let it go. The lock's rusted tumblers click over in response. Very good, the old man chuckles. Let me check outside first so I don't get tossed right back in. You check outside, the yard is empty. While you have been locked up, the sun has sunk below the wall. You should be able to walk right out of here under cover of darkness. The old man is less cautious. He is up and out the door like lightning. He said, "Pardon me, alright? There's nothing wrong with my knees." Leave the prison. Alright, hey, you know what? We got locked up, but we didn't make a friend, but we had a little gaming buddy. We learned 3 hints, so you know what? We're doing okay. The old man is spry despite his age and is quickly far ahead of you. What's with the old people in this town? Just absolutely fucking booking it, man. They've been doing cardio in a way that I have not, clearly. Alright, go do that junction. At the end of the yard, the road splits. Looking left, you see the guard lined up in rows running drills. Best not to head that way. To the right, the road leads towards the first buildings of Kare. You can just see the old man disappearing off in this direction. I'm assuming I could have gone over to the guards if I hadn't gotten thrown in prison, and then I could have continued up through the training yard area here, but I can't do that. But that's okay. There's still lots left to do. Night is falling. Luckily, by the roadside is a small inn, which will make a perfect place to stay before you lose yourself in the winding streets of Kare. Alternately, you could walk into the fields to the right and sleep out under the stars. From somewhere nearby, we hear a low, baying howl. Nope, I'm staying in comfort. I was on the streets, I was a hobo the entire first game, and I'm not doing that again. I'm going to the inn. I don't care if I don't have that much gold. I'm going to use it, because the odds are I'm going to get mugged and robbed anyway, so why not spend it while you have it? You can't take it with you after you get mugged. A sign outside the inn proclaims it, the Crooked Finger. What a lovely establishment. Yeah, let me in. Better than the fucking hills outside. You go inside and find an empty bar. The bartender is snoozing at the counter. Clearly, trade is bad. Maybe I can bargain for a cheap room then. Approach the bar. Hell yeah. The bartender wakes with a snortle as you approach. Greetings, traveler. He yawns. You'll be looking for directions to somewhere else, I suppose. I wish to take a room. I also need to eat. I ain't had food in a while. No food here, I'm afraid, the innkeeper says. No point, since the rats get it all. Go to bed for the night will cost you 7 gold pieces. 7? Are you fucking kidding me? Do you play Swindle Stones? Can we dice roll our way to a cheaper room, please? The innkeeper narrows his eyes. Oh, if you think you can cheat me out of my gold, you've got the wrong idea. Not a cheat, a fair game. He clearly doesn't trust you, but he nods. All right. He sweeps his face on the bar top. He rubs his hands. What's the stake? No stake, just for fun. Bet 4 gold pieces, but the cost of the room, I don't have enough gold to bet. Let's, oh, goodness. Let's see. Let's bet the cost of the room. Oh, I don't know. Should I try to play him just so I can get practice? I don't know. I want to try and see if I can manage it. How much did he say it was? Let's bet 4 gold pieces. That way I'm not bankrupt if it doesn't go well, but I might get some info. Oh, we have 5 dice this time. Okay, all right. The innkeeper hands you your dice and waves at you to bid. Okay, roll that shit. Let's see if we get something good to start. And that's a good chance. While I try to analyze this, that'll be my chance to crack open my Sherry Coke Zero. Because my doctor said I need to reduce my sugar intake. Alright, we got a 1, a 2. We have 2 4s to start. So that's like the safest bet to begin with, right? 2 4s. I heard a baying sound in the fields as I came here. Well, a baying sound could be anything. Well, not anything. It sounded too big for a dog. Can we do 3 4s? Because that way then, the whole point's not to go over, that's the thing. And statistically, he probably rolled at least 1 4. Are there wolves in Kare? Let's see, let's roll. Yeah, let's say there's 3 4s, because it's like, we have 2 of them. If he even has 1, then it'll count. Humph. Oh, I've heard of wolves in Kare, didn't used to hear of them, but recently there's been reports in some circles. Oh, shit. I don't know. What are the odds that he has that many of them? Is there any tips to help me understand this better? Let me read this again just to see if this summary is more clear. Each player has a set of 4-sided dice which they roll and hide. Players bid on the amount of times a face value has been rolled across their own dice and their opponent's dice combined. Bids get higher and higher each turn. 2 1s, 2 2s, 3 1s. Excuse me. When one player believes their opponent's bid is too high, they call challenge. They can call to challenge the bid. The dice are revealed. Whoever loses the challenge loses a die. Losing... Excuse me, I should not have carbonated beverages while I'm recording. I'm so sorry, belching right into the microphone. Losing your last die forfeits the game. Though, to be fair, I'm at a bar at an inn, so I guess it's in character. Okay. Okay, so I'm not sure what the strategy is, though. That doesn't help me that much. Combined dice held by you and the innkeeper. I mean, statistically... Because I'm like, if he's betting that much, he must have some, right? So, 5 4 seems high. The odds that he has 3 4s right now... Let's call... and see if he's full of shit, and then I'll play more cautiously if that doesn't work. The innkeeper wins, but then, but it's such bullshit, because if I had bet higher, then he would have called, and then I would have been wrong anyway, so I would have lost either way. But he had 3 1s? God, this is some bullshit. Alright, I can do this. I just gotta be careful here. 2 2s and 2 4s. You in Kare for a while, you are. A short while, yes. Bid 2 2s. Let's do that to start. Aha! Oh, you'll need entertaining then. 3 1s. I will look after myself. Let's... 3 1s. God damn, this is such a confusing-ass game. I could say that there's 3 2s, or I could say that there are 3 4s. Yes? Please don't call it and have me be wrong. Well, if you change your mind, be sure to visit the festival. Come on. There are 3 4s. There are 3 4s. Oh, thank God. Thank God for once his dice lined up with mine. Okay. Oh, fuck me. 2 2s. Another decent roll. I have 2. I have a pair of 2. So let's bid. Let's see. Let's bid 1. Well, let's start small, because I'm realizing that's probably more wise, isn't it? Like, bid 1 2, because then we can push that bid higher if we need to. I bid 1 3. Okay, yeah, that's better, because now we can do 2 2s. Yes, all right, 2 2s. 3 3s. I wonder if that means he probably has... maybe here's the thing. I think maybe the AI is not nearly as smart as I'm giving it credit for. This is probably him suggesting that he actually does have 3 of these, but I also have 1, so I should bet 4 to combine with his and call his bluff. I think that's maybe what it's trying to get me to understand. Yeah, 4 3s, and then I'll call it after that. You're gonna raise that? That's nuts. Call on that shit. You're full of shit. You don't have that many. You bullshitter. I'm glad he raised it, though. Otherwise, I would have lost. Oh, damn. Okay. I'm understanding a little bit more, still not great. I'm better at the fighting minigame I'm kind of okay at. So you're new to our fair city, is you? What do I have? I have two. I have a pair of wines. That's not bad. He started with a 2. Okay, hold on. Let's say... He has 2 2s. I have... Let's say there's 3. Let's say there's 3 2s, because I have 1 and he has 2 others, most likely. Aha! This inn serves the guard and those coming through the gate, and you're no guardswoman. That's right, I just arrived today. I'm just a little lady. Okay, hold on. This guy's full of shit. Because there's no way he, statistically, right? It's very unlikely he has 3 pairs of 2s here, and I have the last one. We're calling on that shit. No, he's overreached his hand a bit. He has 2, 2. That's right. You're not as good as the old man that I was practicing with in prison, which I probably shouldn't tell you that I was already thrown in jail briefly. All right, let's see. I swear I forgot, God, if I fuck up this lead, I'm gonna be so mad. So let me be cautious here. I have a set of 3s. I was thinking you would tell me the best way to reach the North Gate. Let's do that. Let's get some hints from him and play kind of a safe bet. This is a cool minigame. I had trouble wrapping my head around it at the beginning, but like the idea that you're not just trying to win the dice roll, you're trying to extract information and not lose the round to be able to get help for the rest of the game. And that's a cool idea, to be able to get like, to set the groundwork for the later areas. All right. 3, he says he has 3 2s. Oh, I already know he's lost because he can't, because I don't have any 2s and he only has 2 dice. So hold on. Now I'm getting it. Now it's way easier to call bullshit on someone when you get a few of their dice gone, because then you know they can't have a higher amount. And they're just desperately hoping you have the dice they need. Okay. But how about 1 3? How about fuck you? I'm going to do 2 4, because that's going to force him... 2 4s. Yeah, that's going to force him to call, because he only has the 1 die. Yeah, we're good. We're good. You have not outwitted me, and I get a free room for the night? Fuck yeah, that felt way better understanding it. All right. You collect your gold from the counter once more, and the innkeeper reluctantly counts out another 4 into your palm. Excuse me. I was unlucky. It happens, he says. You want another try? I really shouldn't. I don't think I'm going to be lucky enough to understand it. Like, that was half me understanding and half good luck. So I've played enough. I got some extra gold, and I don't want to lose it. So, all right. The room costs 7 gold then, as I said. All right, cool. Hey, at least I still get somewhere safe to stay. Hopefully. I mean, I'm saying it's safe. Like, this place doesn't look like there's going to be, like, thieves under the fucking mattress. But you hand over 7 gold pieces. The man shows you upstairs to a room. It seems clean enough. There are no rats on the bed, and the linen seems to have been washed at least once this month. I will take it. After a long day of walking, the thought of a real bed is a welcome relief. You settle down. Settle to sleep. Hell yeah. Get restored. I didn't get food, but I did get restored with a little bit of my health. You settle quickly onto the straw mattress. The sound of the city drift to you on the night air. Shouts and screams and the occasional distinct howl. Are there werewolves here in the city? It's kind of the vibe I'm getting. You doze fitfully, dream. Your dreams, when they come, are of the wall, like a towering monster drenched in moss and slime. The gate, its wide open maw. As you watch, it reaches down with fingers made from flagpoles and skewers. The old beggar man. As you watch, it reaches down with fingers made from flagpoles and skewers. And skewers, I'm so sorry. I don't know why my reading is off right now. I'm like just not getting like the rhythm of the sentences. As you watch, it reaches down with fingers made from flagpoles and skewers the old beggar man, lifting him flailing into the air. Meanwhile, the one-armed prisoner throws the knuckles of his missing hand onto the bench over and over, calling endlessly to himself. It is as though you can see the crown sitting in the dust on the far side of the north gate, so close and yet out of reach. Oh, I see. I wonder if I'm assuming we don't get those dreams if we don't meet the 2 old men. Like, the NPCs are going to affect the thoughts your character has as it goes forward, which is cool planning on their part as a game to have that figured out. So, all right. We didn't have to stay out in the streets. That's good. I'm proud of us. I love that for us. Oh, can we get food? That'd be awesome. Now, you feel better for your night's rest. Going downstairs, you find the bartender miserably counting coins in the bar. Need anything? He asks, hopefully. I do need provisions. How much are you charging for them? You said there were rats, so I don't know if you have them, but maybe you have info. The innkeeper shakes his head. I still don't have any food. Try the Flayer's hut. Middle road, up through the fields. He does a good stew. You thank him and take your leave of the inn. Alright. Hey, at least we have somewhere we could go. Head out to the road. Oh, good for us. We did good. Outside, the air tastes fresh. It has rained a little overnight. A little distance from here, a busy crossroads marks the start of the city. Alright, well, cool. At least he gave us somewhere to go. Alright, where the hell... He said to go to the Flayer, but I don't know where that is. Oh, I'm assuming I gotta go here first. I forgot. Following the track for a few minutes, you reach a junction where 3 roads begin. These are the outskirts of Kare. Huts huddle like beggars on either side of the tracks, leading uphill into the city port. Pause, look around. Let's pause, look around. Let's take in the sights, the stinky smells, the loud screams and howls of nightmares unbeknownst to us. It must be clear to everyone around you that you are a stranger in these parts. The city's inhabitants, a multitude of malevolent creatures who would kill you for the laces of your boots, turn to watch you as they pass. You are sport, a figure to be jostled and robbed, and one who will most likely fall prey to the strange, elaborate system of traps laid across Kare by the early settlers to protect themselves from one another. Let's look at the past before we choose one. There are more people here than you've seen in a long time. You cast an eye across the faces, wondering if you can tell the good, honest souls from the thieves and murderers. You can't. We got robbed and attacked by an old lady by a beautiful waterfall last game, so I don't think we can count on that. Let's, everybody look left. To the left, you see a group of scruffy youngsters, youths, walking up the road with packs on their backs. Everybody look ahead. Ahead is the main road into the center of Kare. Its surface rutted from cartwheels. Further in the distance, you see fields. This is the route taken by supply wagons to the docks. And then look right. To the right, the track heads towards fields. A hut stands proud a little further on. The business of this place is confusing, but you will have to simply strike out. The north gate awaits. Just at that moment, a cart rolls down the road from the right and careens around the corner to take the main track ahead. On its back are stacked several crates. One teeters for a moment and falls near your feet, its lid cracking open. Fuck it, we're looking at the crate. I am not going to be a good guy. I'm going to try to be, or a good gal, rather. I'm going to try to survive. Kneeling down in the mud, you prise open the crate with your fingers. Inside is a pile of smashed bottles. Thick purple liquid swills out, littered with shards of glass. There are perhaps 4 bottles still intact. You recognize the spell. It is Blimberry, a potion with many healing properties. Take 4 bottles. You take all the bottles, wipe them down as best you can on the grass nearby, and put them in your pack. A lucky find indeed. Blimberry juice will heal you and will also do for a meal. Absolutely. Oh, what a fortuitous day for us. Thank God to the shitty drivers of this city. All right, what's up ahead? Let's try to chart a path. Last time I was grabbing kind of directions willy-fucking-nilly, so... the artist. Oh, we have to go to the artist corner, do we not? I kind of feel like going up the center path and like, because like I just know we're gonna miss a bunch of this because that's just how the game's meant to be that way, and that's kind of cool. I have to say, very few games have this kind of replayability in that the paths branch so far out that you simply can't see everything. You're not able to circle back to them. But that's fun. It means that the next time you play through, it'll be completely different, you know, going through this side maybe. So I kind of want to go up to Mansion Row, up to Artist Quarter, and then maybe over to the docks and kind of see what we can do. There's the Fallen Quarter, the gardens. This all looks cool, but I kind of want to see what's up this way. And this path goes to Dwarf's Town. This goes to the Festival of Thieves. We were told to go check out the festival, but I don't know. Also, do we have anywhere that shows us, like, any hints that we've already found? Let me see. Yeah, clues. What do we have? The North Gate spell is only known in full to the first noble of the city. Okay, that's right. A man named Vic runs several businesses in the city port. Helpful. Yeah, these ones. Galandrigor and Vic were comrades together once. Okay, so we don't know what business he does necessarily. But he says he does several businesses, so we might run into him. The guy at the bar or at the inn also said that the festival was not to be missed, but I don't know. I'm worried about it. I'm worried it might be a mistake. Here, how about this, though? I'm like looking at it. Look, we could go here to check out the festival, loop our way up and just like not cross the river, not try to go across the docks. And I'm assuming it looks like we'll be able to branch our way back to Mission Row and then to the Artist Quarter. Because I want to know what all of those things are. So let's do that. I'm going to try to be much more thoughtful this time as to where we go and why. All right, you head right along a wide track until you reach a large hut. It is the only building on this path that is still standing. Either side are empty plots, once the houses of farmers who planted the fields to the north. They are now collapsed and thick with gripweed. It seems that here in the shadow of the city wall, it is not a place people choose to live. Look at the remaining hut. I feel like it's almost always good to keep analyzing, like, before we keep moving, so... by the side of the door to the hut is a sign, delicately painted, Chainmaker. The door is just a crack ajar, and from within you hear a gentle tinkling sound. Someone's pissing. Metal on metal, as though a creature in chainmail dress was endlessly pacing the floor. Chainmaker, I'm assuming he makes the fucking chainmail. Let's look ahead as well, and then we can analyze where to go. From somewhere further on comes the falling and rising sound of a crowd. Some kind of event is taking place. There are several places you could go next. I feel like we could probably go to the Chainmaker and then be allowed to come back out. So let's go to the Chainmaker. Maybe we can get some decent armor and that would help us. And if not, maybe we can get some info. You push open the door, you push open the hut door and enter. It is dark inside. The floor is sawdust and the air smells of oil, polish, and burnt metal. From the ceiling, hanging like ivy, are metal chains of all lengths and thicknesses. Some suitable for machinery, some for oxen, and others for arms and feet. The chains shift and whisper to themselves. There seems to be no one here. There is another room beyond, its door hanging open. Ooh, a haunted place. Let's not run through the far door immediately. Let's call out a greeting first. Hello, is there anyone there? You call. There's a shuffling beyond the far door and then a figure emerges. Yeah, I'm not going to steal from anywhere where someone is actively there. I'm like, the bottle's falling out of the cart. That's like, look, finders fucking keepers, but I don't want to make anyone mad who might come back to make life harder later. Oh, he's a Svin. Maybe he'll like me because I helped the other Svin people. Hold on. There's a shuffling beyond the far door and then a figure emerges. It is the Chainmaker. He is a Svin, one of that race of man-orcs from the village of Torapani. You what? He replies gruffly. You want chains. He's worthless. Leave this place. Let's not be fucking rude for no reason. Look for a chain to buy. You look around the shop at chain after unremarkable chain. The Chainmaker watches you and points with a claw. That one. He indicates a short length of silver. Magic chain. Yeah, what does it do? Magic. He said, what was unclear about my first sentence? Chain magic. You buy or no? Yeah, how much does it cost? He sizes you up thinking you must be wealthy. It's 5 gold pieces. Oh, don't. Here's my thing. It's funny. I'm curious how consistent the writing is. And the reason I say that is because in the first game, we realized that the half-orcs seem all gruff and brutish, but they're actually quite honorable. That they're poor and they're struggling, but they're not swindlers. They're not really thieves. They just kind of keep to themselves, and they're just kind of a little bit like a little tribal, you know, in the way they exist, you know, in kind of their little primitive kind of village units. But they're not bad, you know. They're kind of nice. So I'm gonna buy it, and because I don't think he's lying. I think maybe he doesn't know what magic it is. Like he just knows it's a magic fucking chain, and that's all the extent of it. So he may be overcharging us a little because he thinks we're wealthy. But you know what? Fuck it. We have the money. Yeah. All right. Let's see. You hand over the 5 gold pieces he wants and take the chain. It is clearly enchanted. The ends seem to snap and bite at one another like amorous snakes. Good for taking out their knees, the Chainmaker explains. Oh, is it gonna like bite people's legs when we fight? Hell yeah. You head out of the shop. That was super worth it. This is already going so much better. We've made friends with 2 spry old men. We actually got to sleep in a bed, not to brag. We got to meet a half-orc who gave us a chain that's like a Medusa snake chain. Like, we're doing good. This is okay. I'm already doing so much better than the first game. I'm being a little bit more thoughtful about what I'm doing, and it seems to be helping me. You continue along the road. The land rises gently. A thin, meager scrub broken by rocky outcrops like teeth through an infant's gum. Goats roam the slopes, paranoid, shifty creatures who flee at the sound of your footsteps. Suddenly, you could be back in the fields outside Cristatanti. This part of the city port is barely habited, so should be safe enough to pass through quickly. Your stomach rumbles with hunger, but you have no food. Hold on though, but I've got the Healy potion, so if I get too hungry, I can have that, it said. You continue walking along the track and begin to hear the sound of a large crowd up ahead. There is some kind of market or fair happening further on near the river. You pass a dirt track on the left that leads away across the fields. Yeah, fuck it, we're going to the party. The innkeeper even said, like, we gotta check that out. Hell yeah. You continue along the road towards the noise. After a few minutes, you are walking between tall poles and rippling colored flags. People and creatures sprawl across the path, and several tents have been erected, their poles joined together by more flags. It's a party! You ease your way into the edge of the gathered crowd. It looks all good-spirited fun, and with so many people here, perhaps you'll pick up useful information. That's my main thing, is I think we might get some connections to characters that we are supposed to meet. So let's listen first. You mill through the crowd, keeping your ears open for anything interesting. But most people in the center of the field are arguing over where to go next or lamenting how many gold pieces they have spent. You might do better to have a closer look at something. Alright, fair enough. Yeah, let's go over to here. Look at any games, any snacks. You walk to the south end of the fairground midway. A boy with a barrel stands off to one side, and a dull-looking tent stands near the river. There are more exciting stalls further north. Oh, but what about Barrel Boy? No, Barrel Boy knows something, all right? No, we're talking to all these people. Barrel Boy, what do you know? Tell me your secrets. You approach a boy standing by a barrel and looking sheepish. What are you selling? The boy points into his barrel but doesn't answer. Look at the barrel. You peer into the barrel. It is full of small, hard apples. Most are blackened by disease or else are shot through with maggot holes. Hey, this shit rotten. This shit nasty. The boy shakes his head, then picks one up from the barrel. He squeezes it hard in his fist, but nothing happens. Then he drops it sharply back in the bucket. What, you fucking mute or something? Why don't you speak? You ask carefully. The boy shrugs, but doesn't seem to want to answer properly. He's not mute at all. He's just like, I just don't talk to weirdos. How much is an apple? You ask, despite the fact that it is hard to imagine anyone paying for one. The boy holds up a single finger with one hand and all 5 fingers with the other. 6 gold pieces, or hold on, let's see. 1 gold piece for 5 apples. 5 gold pieces for 1 apple. 1 gold for 5 sounds about right. The boy nods. Oh, okay. I don't know, can we like throw these at someone later? Fuck it, I'm buying them. I'm spending my money. It's not every day I get to go to a festival. You hand over a gold piece and the boy supplies you with 5 apples. In your hands, you feel that they are indeed not rotten. In fact, they are rock solid, hardened by some disease into stones. The boy bows his head in thanks and then gestures behind him. A girl, possibly his sister, pops up from behind another barrel and pulls a face at you. Throw an apple at her. Did it say that they're solid rock now? Like, throws it, just fucking decks her in the face, kills the sister. The boy's like, because he can't speak. And then we have to stuff him into the bucket with the apples and close him in there until he dies. Or we can make a face. Let's stick out our tongue in return. The girl giggles and dodges down behind the barrel. The boy looks at you expectantly. The girl picks up again. Is that your sister? Yeah, is that your sister? You ask, pointing the girl's direction. The boy nods, then takes an apple from his barrel and throws it across the field. His sister dodges quickly out of the way. Fuck it, if you're throwing them, then I'll throw. This is fun. You lob one of your apples at the girl, but she dives to one side and it misses. The boy claps his hand. The girl sticks her arms out on either side, then quickly ducks. I'm gonna throw another one. Fuck it, they were 1 gold. It was 1 for 5. Fuck it. You ready your second apple and wait for the girl to show herself. As soon as she pops up, you throw, but your aim is off and you miss by a finger's breadth or so. The girl giggles and ducks out of sight. I swear to God, if we just clock her in the head, the boy's gonna think it's funny and give us something. Hit her again. This time you ready your aim, and when the moment arrives, your throw is sharp and on target. The apple hits the girl on the arm, and she whoops, standing up and pointing to the red mark the apple is left. The boy claps, reaches into his pocket, handing you your prize, a large, tasty-looking apple. Oh, okay. Throw my last black apples at him? No, he was nice. We're gonna say thank you, all right? Like, look, it cost us 1 gold. I got to hit a child, and I got food out of it. It's kind of a cool day. You thank him and he shrugs, but says nothing. You hand back your remaining blackened apples to the boy. He throws them at his sister, and you walk back into the midway. The fair spreads out all around you, a collection of booths and rings and tents and stalls. Hawkers announce the various attractions at the top of their lungs. The general atmosphere is cheerful, with just a hint of violence. Mwah, just the way I like it. That's pretty good. I'm like, okay, we spent 1 gold for a whole ration, and rations have been scarce so far. So, all right, not bad. What's in the small tent? This place is cool so far. I like it. You approach the small tent. By the door, a young elven woman is collecting the entrance fee. 1 gold piece, she declares, winking at you. Stop flirting, all right? What's inside? Marco the Amuser, she replies, still smiling and winking. Perhaps there is something wrong with her other eye. He's very funny. 1 gold piece. Oh, I'm not paying for a goddamn comedian. I only have 1 gold piece left anyway. I need more money. No, I'm sorry. No, sorry. No offense intended. You reply politely and step away into the fair. From across the field comes a murmur of excitement. Then, quite suddenly, a small tornado lifts the tent sharply up into the air and away. What? Whoa. If I take too long dicking around, does some of the tents just fly away from tornadoes? All right. You push your way through the crowds to the very heart of the fair and look around at the attractions on offer.
Y'all got anything where I can throw stones at children? Cause it's gonna be hard to top. That was the best part of my day so far.
At the beer tent, the dancing bear. I want to see a dancing bear. Top of the midway. I only have 1 gold left though. I have so little money. It's like I'm going to the mall and I only have $5 in my pocket. But I really, really want to see the dancing bear. Let's go check out the beer tent and see if there's any free samples. This is much more lighthearted and I'm really enjoying it. Just by the river is a low tent surrounded by several stumbling figures. That's what I like to see. It can almost be a tent for dancing except for the strong smell of brewed grain that drifts over the air. In the stall, a group of 3 half-goblin women are pouring mugs of beer and talking to the locals. The sign reads 1 mug, 1 gold. 4 mugs, 6 gold. That math does not make sense. Smell the air. I'm gonna just waft in it. There's so much alcohol, I can just smell it and get drunk. You pause to inhale the rich smell of brewed grains that hangs around the tent. It is quite nourishing. One of the bar women catches your smile. What should their voice be? See,
they're goblins. They're kind of a little nice, yes, she says. Even nicer in a glass.
A tall, spindly creature raises his voice to announce he is buying 4 mugs. A huge cheer goes up, mostly from the women behind the bar. I'm just gonna talk to the bartender for a minute because I have very little money left, and there's a bear that's dancing and I really want to see that. You elbow your way to the bar and wave to attract the attention of one of the women.
Greetings,
she smiles.
What can I do for you?
Why are 4 mugs so expensive? I should ask that. What's that all about? Isn't it cheaper to buy 4 separately?
Oh, no,
the woman replies, smiling sweetly.
It's a special offer, you see. 4 mugs for 6 gold pieces.
But that's more than buying separately.
Oh, the goblin lady replies. I see your mistake. It's a common one. We should fix this sign.
But she doesn't explain. She quickly disappears to serve another. If I buy 4, do I get like superpowers? They're like extra brewed, high-strength beers. Just then, 2 creatures walk past. So you say he wasn't dead when they buried him, hisses the first. Not quite dead, the other replies. Enough undead, you could talk to him. I'm gonna follow the interesting conversation. The wafting of the brew was nice. I lost a gold? Why did I lose a gold? What happened? Hold on. You move away from the tent to listen to the creatures. Nobles, the first creature remarks. Why can't they just stay dead when they get dead? Couldn't agree more, the other replies. But at least they buried him anyway. One less noble for the boss to worry about. The creature disappears into the crowd. A stocky dwarf knocks into you briefly. Begging your pardon, he murmurs before slipping away into the crowd. That motherfucker robbed me. You don't like the look of it, so you leave the crowd and walk away from the tent. That motherfucker robbed me. I didn't buy a damn thing, did I? No, I did not. You motherfuckers. I'm looking back. Looking back, you notice a pipe running from the tent directly into the Jabaji River. It seems the beer is not beer after all. Ew, it's fucking shitty river water. Oh no, I don't have enough for the bear. No, I wanted to see the dancing bear. Please, I'll do anything. You cross the fair to join a crowd gathered at a safe distance around a dancing bear. A dwarf stands in front of the bear, holding a lead that is fastened to a ring in the creature's nose. Aw, that's mean. See more beauty dance, he growls, jerking the cord. The bear stumbles around in obvious pain. Oh, I thought it was like a magical sentient bear that wasn't being abused. Oh no. As he tugs the cable, he plays a pipe with great gusto. The crowd are in stitches of laughter at the poor bear's performance. We're freeing the fucking bear. Are you kidding me? Bear friend. Hell yeah. Finally a cause that I can get behind, that I'm really willing to use violence to help. The treatment of the creature is heartbreaking. You wonder what the bear might do if the cord holding it back were cut. But there are several people in the way, and the dwarf is unlikely to let you near. I could do a distraction. Hold on. Yeah. Fire! You shout at the top of your lungs. Fire! The crowd looking around in mad panic, but you see nothing. One starts to laugh, and then another. A third shouts, "That bear is on fire!" And the audience fall about laughing. Suddenly, a cry goes up from somewhere else in the audience. My gold, pickpocket, beware, there's a pickpocket at work! Well, guess what? I have no money, so that doesn't matter to me. You and the rest of the crowd spin round towards the voice and see a small creature darting off away from the crowd into one of the tents. Guess what? I was broke already, so I'm really invested in the bear thing. There's thieves everywhere. There's only one dancing bear that needs my help. With everyone looking in one direction, you turn to look in the other and see the dwarf release the cord holding the bear in place. But the creature does not go wild or attempt to run. In fact, both the dwarf and bear seem to shrink to the ground. What's going on? Someone in the crowd demands. Is this part of the show? Look at the dwarf. Yeah, what is happening? Just illusions, perhaps. The crowd are out for blood now. It seems several of them have been robbed. Turning on one another, accusations of theft begin to fly this way and that. Things are turning ugly and you are caught in the middle of it. See what I can get. Fuck it. Apparently shit's going crazy. I don't know what's happening with the shrinking bear and dwarf, but yeah, see what I can get. In the tumult, you wait for an opportunity. In every fight, there will always be some gold pouches swinging low for the plucking. You are knocked about a fair bit, but finally, you see a bulging wallet just inches from your grasp. Let's look at the owner first and see if they're looking right at me. Glancing up at the owner of the wallet, you find yourself staring into the huge face of a mountain man. You're a thief, are you? Talk my way out of it. No, just run him through with your sword. Time for murder. Oh, fist fight time, shit. In a fist fight, the damage is lower and the power refreshes more quickly. Got it. I'm no thief, you tell him. I'll bet he's got plenty of gold on him, remarks another voice nearby in the crowd. It's a trigger that sends the mountain man, who has just been robbed himself, into a fearsome rage. Let's see. Let's thump him. Yeah, thump that bitch. Oh, he defended? Yeah, motherfucker. His top bar is here. Okay, hold on. The mountain man raises his stone-like fist defensively. You gulp and swing a punch for his Adam's apple. The mountain man mutters with pleasure at escaping most unharmed. The muscles in his arms tighten. I think these are meant to give us hints as to how hard they're gonna hit, but I don't know. The muscles in his arms tighten makes me think he's gonna... I don't know. Let's do a big swing. We can survive it. Oh shit, he clobbered us. Oh damn. An instant later, the man is thundering down on you, arms swinging back. You have left yourself open, and he charges with every ounce of his strength, knocking you back. The mountain man sneers at you. I think now he's gonna defend because he's being kind of a jerk. Nope, never mind. He hits us right in the fucking head again. He bests you again. You will lurch forward, but he is stronger. He thumps you hard. You shake your head to clear the fog. If it's fine, hit him again. I'm just gonna keep swinging on him until he's down. You set your stance. Look out! Someone nearby calls, but it's too late. You shove him backwards into the cloth canopy of the tent. He ducks quickly to one side. Like wrestling a fish, he teases. The mountain man stops a moment to rub his arm ruefully. I think he's gonna defend now. Nope, never mind. Maybe the text is not hints, maybe they're random. A moment later, he has you hurrying back through the crowd. You strike, but it is too weak. With a great cry, he unleashes a powerful swing. You hop from foot to foot to get the blood flowing again. The mountain man steps back. Now I can do a big one. Oh, now you defend. Whatever. Thank God I got all those healing potions. Enough of this. You grab a nearby bottle and break it against his head. He lifts his guard to cover himself. The mountain man stops and spits blood into the dirt. You little rough rat. The mountain man growls. Now I'm going to defend because I think he's going to just do a haymaker on us. Yeah, okay. All right, that's okay. I can deal with that. You drop back, lifting your fist. Let's see what that skull of yours is made of, he declares as he comes at you regardless. You block his hammer-strong blows, leaving him panting. The mountain man paces left. He's got enough for another swing, but I think we can still outdo it if we're careful here. Like a medium, like a 5.3. God damn it, that's fine then. You narrow your eyes. Leaping up, you grab him around the neck and pull down. The mountain man struggles violently, trying to shake you off. You flail, knocking down other members of the crowd on either side. Quickly, he covers himself. He grins with relief, still in one piece. The crowd behind, he surges back. Behind him, surges back for a moment as though they know something you don't. He about to go crazy. He about to go X Games mode. Okay, yeah, he's gonna swing. That's fine. Now he's weak enough to be able to kill him. All right, fuck him up. Yeah, there we go, finally. That was not good. But we survived, and that's what matters. You set your stance, you will launch a heavy punch for his throat. The final punch makes the mountain man's head spin. Oh, never mind, he curses, throwing up his hands. Keep your gold, thief. With that, he stomps away, punching a few other people as he goes. Hell yeah. How much gold did we get? You slither your way back out of the crowd to the main part of the fair. I didn't get any gold, though. I didn't actually get to rob anyone. Seriously, I got in a fist fight, was accused of being a thief, and I didn't actually steal anything. That went very poorly. I still don't know what happened to the bear. I think I just got distracted too long, and I missed that opportunity. You walk to the north end of the fairground midway. The fair continues from here, and a road leads away uphill. Oogie doogie. Bare knuckle fighting. Fuck yeah. Musicians. Leave the fair. At the end of the fair. Okay. This is gonna work. So I'm gonna be able to do all this, get in a fist fight, go to Mansion Row, go to the Artist Quarter. I'm gonna get to do the tour that I want. This is actually going kind of okay. Let's go to the musicians, because I'm assuming that I won't get in a fight with anyone there, but I don't know. Who knows? You head over to where a crowd are watching a troupe of dancers who spin and swirl in time to a lively tune. There is something quite hypnotic about the performance. Cast what spell? What spell could I possibly cast? I'm very curious, actually. Hold on. What are my options? Because there's always, like, limited ones you can do. Like, what can I... I'm not sure what some of these are. Because I know I don't have them memorized. Can I do... What does sus do again? Hold on. Sus is... when they suspect a trap, it will indicate telepathically to the caster the danger and the best protective action. Okay. Should I try that? I haven't used it much, but I can just walk in there and see if there's a trap by just screaming, sus! Fuck it. Alright. Let's see if there's any sussy boys around. Cast it. Sus, you cast the spell and a calm voice enters your mind telling you there is no danger here. The pitch builds and the music speeds up. The crowd clap and stomp their feet. You find yourself clapping along as well, quite enjoying the show. The dancers are now twirling into the audience, pulling onlookers into the dance. One is getting quite close to you. Hell yeah, let's go tear it up. Oh yeah. Fuck it up, us. Fuck it up. You grab the outstretched hand of the dancer, who whips you away into the center of the crowd. The music grows in tempo, and soon you are swirling, sky wheeling overhead, thrown from one partner to the next. Onlooking creatures cheer and whoop and clap their claws together. and for a brief moment you feel like you are the toast of all Kare. Keep track of my purse? I don't have any money. I'm gonna keep dancing. I have no money. You keep up as best you can, trying not to trip over your own feet in the mad rush. It is exhilarating. Eventually, the music fades and the dance finishes. You fall to the floor, dizzy but also quite refreshed. The crowd cheer in great spirits, throwing money to the musicians. Eventually, they drift away. One of the dancers comes over to sit beside you. I'm running out of different voices to use. So let's see. It's a dancer, so nice work, he says. Not often we get a talented amateur for the Thieves dance. The crowd will think you were a stooge. I enjoyed it. I rather had fun dancing with you, you strong, strapping man. Glad to hear it, the man says. He looks you over. Pack, sword, battle scars. You are not from Kare, are you? Not just here to enjoy the fair. Maybe you can help me, you big, strong dancing man. Maybe I can. The dancer drops down to the dirt and puts out a hand. My name is Jira, and it's good to meet you. Hi. Do you know if there's any more dancing bears in town? Because I missed the last one. You shake his hand. So, he says, you helped us get enough coins to pay for our night. How can I help you? It's getting late, so I probably need somewhere to stay, don't I? Because the north gate's way up here. I'll find a way there. I need somewhere to stay. Well, you have to be careful of inns in Kare. Some of them work on commission for the slavers, if you know what I mean. He smiles sadly and for some reason taps his forearm as he speaks. We're staying at the Meat and Cleaver by the docks, and I wouldn't recommend anywhere else. If you value your freedom, I'll see you there. He winks and heads off into the crowd. Good looking out, honestly. That's actually pretty helpful. Where is it? He said it's up by the docks? So I'm wondering then, if it becomes nighttime, if I should stay in like the fields or out in the middle of nowhere, if that would be safer. So, all right. Let's go to bare knuckle fighting, but first, hold on. I still have the potions, right? What do I have? I got 4 doses of blueberry juice. Okay, so let's give me like what that was like a 3 boost health. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Let's go do some bare knuckle fighting. Because fuck it, I mean, if I could beat the Mountain Man, then why not? Isn't it like a straight up WWE ring? You cross the fairground to a wrestling ring. A ruffian inside is announcing the current challenge.
People of Kare, are you ready for a fight? In the white corner, we have our challenger, Anvar the Barbarian.
The crowd cheers and whoops. Ask someone about the fight. I want to get in there. Let's look over Anvar. Anvar is about half as tall as you, again, with sheets of muscle on his arms and legs. He's probably lighter than the ogre, which will mean he has less momentum. And in the black, or is this the announcer? Hold on.
And in the black corner, the brawling champion of Kare, the one they call Skull Splitter, the ogre Kagu of Dadulay.
Let's look over Skull Splitter. The ogre looks as thick as any ogre you might meet, thicker than a bowl of oatmeal. But he is made of solid muscle, and his arms and legs like the twisted bark of trees.
Challenger, are you ready?
Demands the ruffian. Anvar nods and beats his chest. I don't have no money, but let's ask someone more about the fight. You attract the attention of a nearby member of the crowd. Tell me, you ask, what are the rules of the fight? No rules, giggles the man in reply. That's what makes it so entertaining. No weapons, another man puts in. That's the only rule. On the platform, the ruffian turns to the ogre.
Champion, are you ready?
The beast appears not to understand the question, but scratches his armpits. The ruffian nods. And who can challenge, you ask? The man shrugs.
Anyone crazy enough to want to get their head smashed in?
The ruffian steps into the center of the ring and drops his arm.
Let the fight begin!
Ding, ding, ding. The crowd roars, ready for the fight. The barbarian in the white corner, growls and beats his chest. The ogre raises his fist into the air and shakes them. Fuck it, let's go for the ogre. He's got this. You shout, finish him, to the ogre, who bellows with anger. The ogre roars with rage and powers forward against the barbarian, landing a mighty blow. Now, the ogre looks on good form, but then the barbarian comes back with an unexpected thump. Ooh, I can cast a spell? I can rig this shit? Will anyone get mad at me if I do that? Can I make the one that makes like the opponent like act all stupid? Oh, hold on. I can cast a bunch of shit. Hold on. I need to see my spell book. I need this like printed out somewhere. Let's see. Hold on. What's a cheap one that would make someone act dumb? Can I just make him bigger? Can I just show big and the ogre just triples in size? That would be fucking funny. Okay. Not any of these. Not any of these. Safest way to travel. No. Which is movements and reactions. I could use the dodge would be good, right? Because I would make him kind of stupid. Make it much easier to evade or defeat. Maybe I'll try that. Can I do dim? Can I make that someone stupid? And any attacking creature to muddle its mind. Let's try dim or dodge, and let's see if it lets me use either of those. Because that sounds fun, fucking up the fight with my magic. Why not? Like, all right, can I? What can I do? Do I have a D? I do. Can I do dodge? Yeah, causes slowness. Yes. You ready the enchantment, preparing to slow down one of the two combatants. Cast on the barbarian. The ogre, that's my guy right there. You cast a spell over the barbarian, and the balance of the fight begins to change. Suddenly, the barbarian looks dizzy and slow and cannot seem to grip his opponent properly. Finally, it is all over. With a single throw, Skull Splitter the ogre throws Anvar the barbarian clear out of the ring. The crowd goes wild. Inside the ring, the master of the fight raises the ogre's fist in the air.
Who challenges our champion? The prize is 10 gold pieces.
Abso-fucking-lutely, 10 gold? Hell yeah. I challenge him, you cry. All eyes turn to look at you. The fight master beams.
We have a stranger taking the challenge,
He declares.
Let her through.
Hell yeah. This is fine. I like that this is like so different than the first game as far as the encounters we've had have been so wildly different, and I'm loving it so far. This is so giving me the feeling of when I played D&D the few times that I did. The crowd parts and you are helped up into the ring. Under his breath, the fight master outlines the rules. A fair fight, no magic, and pound your opponent until they can't stand. In like a fighting way, right? Not sexually? I don't know what the vibe is. Ready, he asks? Look over the ogre. Yeah, let's analyze for weak spots. You risk a glance at your opponent. He is a hulking brute, like all ogres. A creature who could almost be made out of stone.
In the black corner then,
The ruffian announces.
is Skull Splitter. In the white corner,
The ruffian turns to you and hisses. What should I call you? The human spider. What? That's a terrible name, kid. Let's just call ourselves the anal lander.
the Anal Lander.
You declare, shouting it so the crowd can hear. They catch the name and throw it up to the sky. The anal lander! The anal lander! They cheer. Whoa, this thing's fucking huge. The anal lander. All right. The crowd begins to furiously place bets. You can hear them discussing your relative merits. She looks feeble. She looks like a maniac to me. There's one guy out there who's like, nah, she a crazy woman and I like that. You ready your fist. All right, we're kind of equally matched here. I feel like he's gonna go crazy on the first hit. And then he only has 7 stamina. Hold on, let's block first. Oh, he did a teeny hit. Weird. The ogre raises its fist in the air and makes a roaring noise that brings a similar response from the crowd. You drop down into a ready crouch, knees bent, arms wide, ready to react. It hits out with a lazy swing of its colossal fist. Clearly, it thinks you are no serious threat to it. It is holding back. Someone in the crowd is shouting you advice. Take out his knees. All right, fuck your knees. Let's see. Let's do like a 7, like a decently big hit, but enough that we're not wasting our whole bar of attack. There we go. There we go. Nice. Readying a forceful blow, you hurtle forwards. The ogre turns away as though not seeing the blow will stop it landing. Nice, nice. Now, he only used a little one though, so I think now he's going to get mad and swing back at us. Again, we have enough healing. I'm not too stressed about this right now. We just stare at each other. You drop in a defensive crouch. The ogre watches you stupidly in return. We did it again. You stay low. The ogre spits and waits. It beats its huge muscled chest and roars. I'm gonna block one. Actually, no, we got a full attack. Let's beat the shit out of him. Yeah, fuck you. Yeah, because he used up, I think I'm realizing now, I thought it was basically like the difference in the two numbers define how much damage, but it's like if they use up a bunch of their attack bar, like they do a really big hit and it's still too weak, they lose more damage versus doing a small, safe attack. Like the more of a big swing you go for, the more exposed you are. Preparing a heavy swing, you charge your opponent. The ogre is wide open, arms raised, and cannot defend himself. The ogre stumbles, suddenly crashing into the ropes at the side of the ring. A gasp goes up from the crowd. This is so cool. And now he's going to be super weak because he used up all of his attack powers. So, bash that bitch. Ooh, he had more left than I thought. Never mind. He conks me in the head and I have brain damage. You try a heavy punch, but his attack is strong and devastating. You are thrown to the floor. The crowd gasps and cheers. The ogre is just briefly distracted by scratching. You're saying he's distracted so I can hit him? Yeah, thank God. Okay. While you're scratching your buttocks, you chase the ogre with a passing blow. The ogre tries to dodge. It is hovering slightly. The crowd are now behind you, spurring you on. Oh, I'm gonna block. I haven't for a while. Oh, he just did a little one. Weird. You drop back defensively. The ogre tries a weak punch, but you escape its grip. Its attention is suddenly arrested by a passing fly. Beat that bitch. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Mustering a lumberjack blow, you lunge at the ogre. The ogre turns its thick back to absorb the blow. The ogre howls with rage as it stumbles and hits the mat. For a moment, you even think it might stay down, but then slowly, like a crumbling cliff, it picks itself up to its feet once more. The crowd are spurring on the ogre. Smash his skull in, skull splitter, someone calls. I think he's gonna try one last crazy attack. Yeah, okay. One last big attack before he dies. You drop your weight and watch the ogre closely. Your suspicion is well-founded. A moment later, the ogre charges forward with all its body weight. It knocks you back a short way. The ogre is clearly thinking hard. Smash skull, split his skull, chant the crowd. Let's see if ogres have brains. I feel like this might not be ethical, but I'ma kill him. R.I.P. Yeah. Moving swiftly, you aim for his heart. The ogre staggers back, gasping, its stupid eyes blinking in surprise. Summoning the last ounce of strength in your arms, you raise your hands linked in a fist and bring them down, knocking the ogre out cold. Yeah, let's fucking go. Oh, that was fun. And we got paid for that. That was great. Last game, I was fighting people left and right and they were taking my money. You stagger from the ring, the crowd cheering for you, and collect your winnings. Whew, that was intense. That was a lot of fun. All right, let's go ahead and leave the fair because I think we did good there, honestly. That was pretty good. Or actually, you know what? I'm actually going to call it there for today because I think that's a good little kind of button ending for this episode because I'm like, okay, we met some people. We got new equipment. Oh yeah, do I have to equip that? I just realized. Armband, silver chain. No, it's just already there. Okay, so I'm assuming it's just like built into the fighting stats. That is fine. Yeah, gold pieces. We have rations. Okay. We're doing decent, not gonna lie. The only magical items we have are the blimberry juice, which I feel like we should save that for like a real emergency. Because right now I don't really need it. So, alright. That was good though. We won a fucking boxing match. We fought a giant man after trying to pickpocket him, after trying to save a dancing bear. It's been pretty eventful. We got to throw like rock apples at children and they were fine with it for some reason because these street urchins apparently are gluttons for punishment. But anyway, this is super fun. You can very much feel the continuity from the first one, so I'm glad these games are bundled together. If you buy them now, I don't know if they were used to be released separately or not, but parts 1 and part 2 come as one package when you buy them on Steam, and it's really fun. This is great. I would love to see this done. Like, wouldn't this be fun for like a like doing this for like a friends hangout, or even like imagine like a fan meetup where it's like the group that's there gets to take turns making the next decision for the group. And it's like, whether it's good or bad, it doesn't matter. Just make a decision and see what fucking happens. You know, like that would just, I don't know. I feel like it's fun to see a game like this where there's not really a wrong way to play it. And even if you screw it up, you can always go to this rewind thing and zoom back and try to do it better. But it's kind of fun not doing that. Again, I'm going to stick with my plan from part 1 and not go back if I can at all help it. Unless I like lock the game and screw it up so bad that I can't progress, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to commit to whatever bad or good things happen. Just kind of accept whatever outcomes there are from the decisions I make and live with them. Because I think that's more fun. It's more entertaining. And it's cool to know that at some point, yeah, I might do a live stream where I go back and play this again, parts 1 and 2, maybe in one long session, and pick a completely opposite path. Try to go over here and visit all this stuff and just see if we can just go in a completely opposite direction and see how different the story is and how much it changes. So anyway, stay tuned. I'm going to come back and do the rest of this in the next episode. But in the meantime, thank you all so much for watching and listening. My name is Dominic, and I will see you next time. Bye!